basketball, two teams that know a lot about one another, and at least their strategies.
And the big thing is rebounding on both ends, particularly the long threes. Guards are going to have to help out for UCLA.
What are they opening in?
Oh, right now, Jason, a little UCLA man. I carried away with my dialogue.
I know you were setting the strategy. I didn't want it to be the first game ever where you didn't do it. Arizona State has been a better shooting team as well as Masamba Diop, the Senegalese freshman, drives. He's a talented young man.
I like him a lot. Rim protector, obviously, he's got an offensive game, very confident player. Really helps out on the D as well.
UCLA coming off the loss to Gonzaga over the weekend, 82-72. Philadelphia drops in a three, his 14th of the year.
He is so confident with that stroke anymore. Even a pick and pop. Tardy on the D.
16.5 points per game for a young man out of near the Oregon border in Washington.
That's fine.
Drive and kick into the corner. Truitt, one more pass for Johnson. That won't go. Diop has the rebound. He traveled. Oh, it's a tie-up first. It's a tie-up first. Brian Dorsey has to come running in. Daly was entangled with Diop. I thought he was going to have a walk, but it's a tie-up first, and it's UCLA basketball.
Pretty good effort on both parts, really. Good piece of officiating as well.
Yeah, it's a veteran crew. Brian Dorsey, Keith Kimball, Randy Richardson. UCLA, they force you into long possessions defensively.
No, and Donovan right here in the backcourt. Dent does a really terrific job in the assist category. They got to get him going on the offensive end, particularly his deep shot.
Philadelphia was working hard for position against Truitt, who switches to Dent. Now Daly poking around, and two free throws coming for Eric Daly Jr., who you can just see how much that young man loves basketball.
He mixes it up. Great competitor. A lot of effort every time he's on the floor. They can knock down that three. He can get baskets quickly, too.
Yeah. He has not been to the foul line a lot. 14 for 22 for this season. UCLA about 73% as a group. Middle of the road, as that one is good, and it's quickly 4-0.
Now, both coaches know this is an urgent game for both of them. They're getting ready for their league play, looking for a quality win.
Yeah, I mean, they're both in the 40 to 50 range in the net rankings, which is definitely striking distance for an NCAA tournament bid, but this is one of those games you can build on in terms of resume. Mo Odom has been outstanding at getting a shot off, but Booker was out there, and Daly the other way.
Booker almost gave a silly foul at the end there with a push. Step back.
That won't fall for Daly. You said it earlier, some days he just comes out firing. Daly.
They get back and don't cover.
Truitt misses the three. That rebound is out of bounds off of Truitt on the miss from Gribovich. And so UCLA ball.
I know you saw that. Did you see the white shirts get back? They were so demanding in practice. Sprint back, identify, corral the dribble drive. Big on the ball. Initial trap. And look at this post up. Where they get it. They want Clark to take more shots. He's very efficient with that stroke.
50% from three for the year. There is Dent, who's been a great distributor for them.
Lefty hook.
Booker out for Daly on the drive into Gribovich, and a foul called. It's either Johnson or Gribovich, and it's Johnson. That's his first.
Yeah, the reach in. That's something both coaches are trying to teach.
Yeah, defend without fouling is a mantra we've heard from a bunch of different guys earlier this year.
You're right, though, about the pace in terms of the defense at the other end by UCLA. They're going to force the Sun Devils to use a lot of clock, a lot of prying. They're closing out. Going to try and take Odom's dribble drive, particularly to the right away.
Very quickly, UCLA has a 7-0 lead tonight.
They're hard to score against. Challenge shots, always in the right position, stick people off the glass.
The last meeting in the Pac-12 play for these two teams, by the way, is the perfect example. It was 59-47.
He's got to catch that one. Not a good pass here.
Taken away by Gribovich.
Shoot it.
Johnson did not. He instead finds Jop for the dunk.
Ooh, that's up a good one.
He loves to carve the lane, by the way, Johnson.
He loves this mid-post up. He rips through, does a great job. Challenging the defender. Got to get those hands out of there.
Foul is on Truitt, his first.
Talking about Jop earlier, his ability to do things around the rim is sensational. Big time prospect, I think. A lot of time. More you watch tape on him, he's developing, going to be better by the end of the year, too.
So he's from the far west edge of Senegal in Africa, but he grew up through Real Madrid's basketball program in Spain. Very well traveled, as Bilodeau's free throw is good.
They were delighted they were able to, he was so efficient in getting him his proper credentials.
Yeah, I had to send out an assistant coach to help with the whole process and get him here.
Do you have credentials?
No, last I checked, the answer is no. Free throw good for Bilodeau. UCLA a 9-2 lead early on.
You got to get Odom going as well.
Here's Gribovich on the drive. He gets to the rim. What explosion from Gribovich.
He and Truitt know how to play the game. Bobby was just talking about the international flavor. They just get it. Great work habits.
Gribovich from Montenegro.
He's got to be looking too.
For the shot.
Yeah, dribble drive. He's great in the mid-range game. Got that hook.
Great ball movement. Here's Dent on the drive, and the floater got his own. He followed it the whole way. What a play.
You're the first that knows it's going to be a miss, though. Great reaction.
UCLA very efficient so far offensively.
Ball screen.
Look at Dent tailing Odom. Denying him the ball. Odom had to work so hard to get it. 10 to shoot already.
Great job Crowley forcing him left.
Into the corners, Johnson. Rebound is to Arizona State, and they'll have it out of the timeout. Donovan Dent taking the whole lane for himself.
Once he starts making his three, this is going to be a different kind of player. Watch him in New Mexico. How about his career? Phenomenal at Duke. And obviously the tragedy when he was with the Kings.
Yeah, Sacramento. 5 second ball turnover. Arizona State doesn't turn it over a ton, just 11 times a game. But there's one for them.
And they love to work hard on baseline, sideline, defensive out of bounds.
Two intense head coaches on the sideline. Very good developers of talent.
This is where I like him, that mid-post. Again, that rip through.
Bilodeau the miss over Truitt, and the rebound for Arizona State.
Yeah, simple little cross screen, got him the ball.
See if they can get Mo Odom untracked. He's been 16.5 points a game, willing to shoot from just about anywhere.
Automatic switch here.
On the screen from Job.
They'll do it at 5 spots.
Yeah, Booker picked him up well, and that miss from Gribovich.
He's the one that can make them, though. He's got 16 this year.
Arizona State is 0 for 5 from 3 so far. A real priority for Bobby Hurley this year was shooting it better.
That's got to get a good angle on those post entries.
Daly, one dribble, how to get it off. Rebound for Truitt.
Truitt does a really nice shot. Can run the floor. Everybody in position going against 5 guys. Look at this help by Booker. Led to that 10 successfully on the defensive end.
Boy, his improvement defensively could be huge for UCLA.
No question, a little spin dribble here, but you got somebody at home. A little bit large, big time rejection.
He's really playing center for the first time.
He is. He was a pick and pop guy at Michigan State. Came in with great credentials. Nice cut and finish.
Gribovich actually was into his cut once he got the ball and still almost finished. Arizona State stuck on 4 about 6 minutes in.
First time doing a double drag outside.
Dent for Daly, and he threw it right between the hands of Jamerson.
Not a very good pass, obviously. Got to be catchable. I can do some damage. And a quick jack because of that.
Yeah, a little spicy on the pass.
And Brown, I love this kid's effort, by the way, coming in now. Plays hard.
So from Phoenix College to UMKC, where he was a Kangaroo, and then here to Arizona State. Marcus Adams, a sophomore, has checked in as well. Here's Odom for Mayusin, the sophomore from Belgium.
Nice pump.
And another miss on the shot by Gribovic. Job cleans it up, though. He's got 4.
Well, he does a nice job carving out an area.
7-1. He plays big. You know, some guys, young players, 7-1 don't play, but he does.
Oh, he does. He's learning the game, too. Not much at the rim with him around. Automatic switch here. Tries to stay home. He can make these.
Bilodeau missed it wide left. Rebound tapped out by Jamerson, and it's Arizona State basketball. Watch Jop working here.
Yeah, he talked about his ability. Generally a great runner, runs the floor, gets in position, but here there's nobody really stuck him. Carved out some great space. Shuffle cut, and a pin down.
That's a foul on Jamerson for reaching on Jop, who can put it on the deck as well.
Nickel dimer there with the reach in. Put those hands in there, you got some problems. Jamerson, one of those kids, rolls, finds people on the roll.
His only offer to play college basketball initially was Division III Augustana. He goes to Michigan State as a student. It's a story that's well told, but man, what a welcome presence down low for Mick Cronin.
Israel doesn't recognize talent, obviously.
Okay.
No. Nice stuff.
Doesn't need that. 10:30 Eastern.
Lazy sleep.
Yeah. And we get a whistle and a foul against UCLA on a push.
Wasn't he a manager or trying to talk himself onto the team
Yeah,
as
he
well?
tried to become a manager. He wasn't able to become a manager at Michigan State. So then Jamerson just went there as a student, and he said it was a totally different perspective to be in college and not be a student athlete.
You should have represented him if you talked him into the deal.
That's a good 10%. Into the corner, Mayusin, no. Rebound, Bilodeau finally hugs it down.
Tough match here now. He can take him on the bounce. For some help.
Spacing got gummed up there.
They do run some overload, but that was just incorrect positioning.
Clark the scoop down low. It's Booker wide left.
I don't know why he didn't give it to Clark. His handoff. Odom really having his trouble getting free. They're doing a great job.
Gribovic on a step back. Tough shot. Dent. Great closeout. 0 for 7 from 3 for Arizona State.
They're so poised, UCLA. Seldom do they rush it.
This is a top 20 three-point shooting team, Arizona State, by the way. Near takeaway, and he's on the sideline. It's off of Arizona State, out of bounds.
Clark's got to get going, though. Got to immerse himself into the game a little bit. Too good, too talented.
He hasn't taken a shot.
They're 0 for 4 between the two of them, and it's just what they do best, UCLA.
They allow 66.5 points per game. Mick Cronin, as always, in his time, 13 years at Cincinnati. Here, Murray State relied on defense.
Nice save by Bilodeau.
Sky Clark.
There you go.
The 3 that you were talking about.
Don't leave him. That defensive end, got to be heads up.
Mick Cronin said it today in shoot-around. He was like, I got to get him more shots, however it takes to get him more shots.
Nice slip pass.
Extra pass by Mukeba. Got it away for a miss for Adams.
Ooh, we got an injury here. They're down. Mukeba, he can take care of the whole front line with that body. There's that trap first time. A little reach in. Be patient. Be intelligent about the approach there.
Look at Booker, still limping. Yeah, they had the trap sprung, though, on the sideline.
No question. We got Hurry on the floor, and we both talked about how well he has shot the last 2 days.
Yeah, in shoot-around, you saw him in practice yesterday. He's only made 7 threes this year, but he was 34% last year.
Ballyhoo, too. Big-time credentials coming in here.
Oh, you're very willing to ballyhoo. Clark again, a second one. No.
It's all right, though. Give him some quality looks. He's going to make most of them.
And it's UCLA basketball. Arizona State had it surrounded. Boy, what an awful year for Sky Clark, losing his dad in the offseason, dedicating the season to him. and all of the care that he gave his father in the past couple of years before even transferring back here to UCLA to be near home. There's a steal.
Good defensive play on the ball.
Okeba got it ahead. Bilodeau the foul, and Johnson, as he does, slicing the lane.
How about that? First time all evening, the inability to get back and protect the basket. The run out, generally they've been consistent in being in position here. Maroon shirts out beating them on the floor.
It feels like that's where Arizona State is most comfortable. They're top 35 in the country or so at getting to the free throw line.
But if you don't get back, they're going to decimate you. That's one of the areas that UCLA was concerned about. And the other is taking away the three-point line. Yep. Making shots tough for the premier shooters.
That was the first Arizona State free throw tonight to complete the three-point play. Again, the spacing a little wonky here for UCLA.
Nice look.
On the lob, Bilodeau, one dribble, got everybody in the air and draws the foul. Titans crowding him out.
Twice now. He's used a heady maneuver to get to the free throw line.
He was so far under the basket, his only chance was to pick up that second foul on Adams.
He did have a kick out if he looked. Hurry was getting his puppy set. Big, strong kid. I think he was a hockey player when he was a youngster.
Bilodeau, yeah,
dad,
absolutely.
Well-renowned, I'm told.
12 years as a pro hockey player, including the Montreal Canadiens back in the 90s. Big hockey fan, I know you are.
Have you done hockey?
Yeah, I have.
Have you? That's got to be the hardest sport of all.
Yeah, because people come running onto the ice in the middle of play. Baseball, there's a guy walking up to the plate, he's got a bat, you know he's hitting.
But what do you want to change the rules of hockey? They should identify.
For my comfort as a play-by-play announcer, yeah.
Well, your partner Sean McDonough's doing all right.
Delighted to hear my name.
But he has talent.
Well, thank you. Do you think he's watching tonight? Well,
he might.
How many people are you trying to get a text message from tonight?
Okay, but a little handoff, dribble handoff, and the power on the block now. See if they nice little double. Look at this, causes the turnover.
And Clark will have to try to dodge the throw back by Johnson, and we get a turnover. That double absolutely blew it up.
They delayed it too. Perfect timing, impeccable.
Third turnover for Arizona State. Here's Trent Perry steering it on the drive, getting to the rim. Here's Johnson.
That he can do. He is a strong kid. Broad shoulders.
Tyus Edney in there, coast to coast for Perry. Trevor Best around and out for three. Arizona State still over from three.
That's the early three.
Well, Clark thought about it and then picked up a foul on Johnson.
That's got to be looked at.
You have to imagine so, yeah.
That has to be looked at. Hands around the shoulders and neck. Look at Mick is just in wonderment at half court. Watch the end of this play now. Little hand now. Looked worse earlier, maybe.
It was hard contact. It looked like his hand, Truitt's hand, might have come down on him. But it is, regardless, it's the second foul on Pig Johnson. And that's a big problem for them playing without Bryce Ford already in the backcourt.
13 points, 8 for 19 from threes.
Lars kicks it away.
Nice, simple out of bounds. Screen. What a good cover. Tardy.
Largest lead at 12 for UCLA. Boy, they haven't gotten Odom on track at all so far. Perry with Mayusin. Through Truitt. Now Odom.
They're taking the mainstays away. Others are going to have to provide a lift at some point.
Odom, tough shot. They're getting challenged into really difficult shots, Bill.
Well, that's the one thing when you play defense like this. You've got to be poised. Don't take bad shots. But the ability to get yourself free and get set up. Nice little set. Boom, boom. And all of a sudden, no show. Pig would stay in that lane.
Foul trouble. Hunting for Arizona State. There's the pressure again. Perry strings it along.
Nice outlet.
Up ahead. That is good for Jamar Brown, his 10th this year.
And that was coaching. They worked on that today to have that post up, not in the center, but on the sideline. A very difficult cover.
They go opposite to get the 3. It's a 10-0 run, and now we get a whistle and a foul against Clark. He can't believe it against Job.
Just put his hands around him. Unnecessary. That far from the basket. Get those feet set. I love this kid's game, though. It's always about effort, poise, works hard, watching him in practice. Toughness about him.
Dad was a football player, mom a volleyball player, Jamar Brown. Arizona State is 0 for 10 from 3, so Job on the drive, nearly walked. Brandon Williams on the coverage, and that lips in.
Anderson right there, too, to help. Give Billy go a little bit of a blow.
Job has more than half the points so far for Arizona State. And that's going to be another foul against the Sun Devils, and a 1-and-1 coming. That's the first on Job.
You hate to see a foul that far from the basket by your big guy. Too valuable. Trying to show and not recover.
And you send UCLA, who's been perfect from the foul line, back there at the 8:32 mark is the single bonus. Job knows it. I mean, you see his reaction.
Taking a look over there at Bobby, thinking about he able to overcome some coaching, Coach K, despite the outstanding ability. Just a great career. Grant Hill come to mind, of course, Leitner.
What a passer. Early, and that's going to be a foul against Williams.
Not a good one either. He'll do right up as well.
Mick Cronin doesn't miss a trick when he sees something get a little hazy.
Feisty would be a word that would describe him.
You would?
Would you agree?
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I think he'd appreciate that. Come back. Are you talking about me or him?
Well, both.
Okay. Boy, UCLA is just stuck to Arizona State defensively.
Ragging on him. He's not going to get free. Others are going to have to do the job.
Job left it short. Rebound, kicked out. Mayusin. First 3 for Arizona State.
And his 10th of the year. This kid's a nice player. There's an awful lot of good things.
He is Belgian born. Year number 1 at Arizona State for him. And a takeaway. Odom to the rim for 2.
Might get him going, too. Get it off the D. Open floor soiree. Seldom you get easy baskets against UCLA.
That's right. You've closed down 1 or 2 open floor soirees over the course of your lifetime.
Scuffed a few shoes on my way out.
That's not a denial. Snake dribble. Oh, doctor!
How about that? Taking away the ability to shoot it. He puts it on the deck. Good handle. And the poise in traffic. Pretty good. Little finesse, do some things maybe you're not accustomed to working his heart at.
He's a great passer.
Yeah.
I've seen that so far at UCLA as he missed the free throw.
I think he's feeling his way, though. The more you watch games, not as loose and comfortable. I think expectations of people are very difficult for him.
But you see in shoot-around how locked in he is with Mick Cronin's program. There's a nice help. And it's ripped away. Jamerson.
How about that read?
Playing safety.
Beautiful anticipation. Daly back in.
Eric Daly going to work on Job, who's got 1 foul. Daly takes it. Job pushed it right back at him, a boomerang, and we get a tie-up to Arizona State. Oh, timeout. Timeout. They're going to call timeout. Wow. On behalf of UCLA, I believe.
I would say no way. I would say no way. That's got to be a jump ball.
Yeah, I thought for sure. Look at the block here.
I mean, with 4 hands on the ball, he didn't call it yet. Now he's calling it. Well, yeah. Was it a rye, maybe a little bit, out of his hands?
Might have been. That's a tough call for the officials. I thought for sure that there was more possession from Arizona State, but watching it back, you could make an argument.
Right.
Bobby Hurley.
Getting after them. The 2 demonstrative guys These kids understand their coaches, though. Yeah. A lot of the public look on and yeah, that's tough. But it's hard love, I guess you call it. Izzo would be another, Tom.
Well, the other piece of it is, if there weren't players who wanted that in their lives, they wouldn't play basketball for those coaches now. I mean, there's freedom for everybody to choose their coach, and both of these guys feel like their intensity helps people develop.
Well, you buy in, you know what it's like. Yeah. You want to get better. Bobby, of course, the other night at the end of the half, got a couple of technicals.
So it's UCLA ball out of the timeout. Ended up getting ejected. A great job by Nick Irvin.
That was unbelievable.
Coach's tail off.
His enthusiasm, an effort.
Then Jamerson is fouled.
That's what Ben can do, though. He's got a mid-range game. Nice find to the post-up, duck in.
It's 2 on Mayusin.
Nice presentation. These kids are so good opening up either out of the rolls or in the duck-in situation to make themselves available.
So Jamerson out of Crespi High School hits the first free throw. It's just 7 for 14 coming in on the year, but UCLA has done a lot of damage at the line so far tonight. So 2 on Mayusin, Bill, 2 on Adams, 2 on Johnson.
That part of it is very important for Bobby Hurley. How do we get some things going? Not able to crack with the dribble. No really inside presence. Really a dilemma against this UCLA team. They can tie you in knots.
And how do you defend without fouling as well if you're Arizona State?
No question.
Odom through Mukeba.
First time they did a pin down, a nice goal.
Wow, job. Got the defender Booker on his shoulder, scores it and a foul. He's had a great half.
Well, you got to get on his right hand too. Make it more difficult the other way. All right, you're just in here in this little gap D. You got to get the little hand in and then recover. Got to help your big out.
And if you're thinking about just connecting the dots to the last game, what Graham Ike did along with the front line for Gonzaga, combined with that kind of drive from Job, and Mick Cronin is not going to be very thrilled.
Did you realize that they always went over their right shoulder? Until Mick told him, he berated his team over that. Take it away, make them go the other way. See if they have a counter.
There, Job goes to his right, a 3-point play. It's a 9-point game. Through the pressure. Dent.
Tough shot. Wow. Big time kiss. He can get in there. Usually gets on the 2 feet and finishes the deal. But probably felt the body, the contact. Too much on the outside. You got to loosen up this D. And really nobody at home pinching or corralling.
Dent for the 3-point play. It's no good. Foul was on Best, his first.
They build a wall on Odom. They gave it away.
Fade away. Running out. That should be off of the table.
He can carve some area, doesn't he? In younger days, that's what they look like. Number 23.
You carve out areas as a young lad?
I went on a diet for about 30 years.
What did you eat back then? Cement blocks?
Oatmeal.
Okay.
Little pablum.
Pablum. That's great. By 11. It's been a double-figure lead for the balance of his first half.
Pick and pop.
Bilodeau into Jop, no whistle.
Automatic switch. He's tough right here. You got to stay at home or find somebody.
Tried to rip through, didn't get a whistle, and taken away by Jop. The dribble through it to Daly.
Daly. Job, an accident waiting to happen in the open floor with the bounce. Very fortunate they got the foul call.
That's the kind of job where you get paid time and a half.
Just be on time.
That's all you ask. Just clock in when you're supposed to.
We always talk about games this time of year, how valuable they are in the learning process. But it's also so valuable come tournament time. I mean, years ago, we never thought about. I never thought about tournament anyhow.
Oh, right.
I went to maybe 35 NCAAs, just couldn't bring my team.
That's right.
Didn't have the courage to bring them.
Didn't get the full credential for the full group.
But they're all thinking about A, getting in, B, seeding.
Yes.
So you can't afford missteps early. It's all calculated.
Because you're gonna, if you end up in that pack of teams that are vying for 11 seeds, 12 seeds, there's got to be a decider somewhere, and you never know which game is going to be that game.
Remember Seth every year at Virginia Tech? He had bubbleitis.
He did. Coach, why are we not in, Coach?
Do something for me.
Yeah.
He found a home in this business, though.
He has. Bilodeau, no sir. Rebound McCabe. Big Johnson on the floor with 2 personal fouls. Job turning and burning and spinning, and Johnson, no.
And that was Clark helping out defensively. Not bad foul, that far away from the basket.
You just can't.
Yeah. I think McCabe breathes on you when you go down.
That's how tough he is, how strong he is. They got it on Job. They're going to call it on Job. That's his second personal. It's even more needless.
Do you think I'm wrong with this analysis? I think if you've got 2 guys involved and one is more important than the other, call it on the other guy.
Well, you walk in.
They both foul.
Well, I think the best way to do it, just the most above board way, is to walk in and say, he's more important, fouls on you. Yeah. So that's how you'd play it.
Well, hope you have a nice judge, Your Honor.
But I do understand what you're saying. You want the great players to be on the floor, but there's a reason we have foul outs. Like, don't foul would be the other thing that you'd say back.
Well, that's impossible sometimes because you're hustling, you get caught with your momentum. So you obviously don't agree.
I just look forward to the article online that says Raftery and Benetti argue over fouling. And then reference Seth Greenberg 2 minutes prior.
I would say old-time referees would know that.
For sure.
Know what everybody has, what situation. I don't need to be unfair.
But if it's close, if it's both. Bilodeau, great job walling off.
Give it up.
Dent has to lean back for it. Oh, he just missed it. That would have been a poster.
Oh, shoot it.
Sky Clark missed it for 3.
Oh, goodness. Showtime, a little yoke on the brow. What a score. Yes.
Through it.
Hasn't really done much, has he? He's been in and out. And they got the 2 bigs now. They're going to give it a double call.
Keith Kimball talking to both of them. He's talking to Bilodeau and McCabe.
Double foul.
And the rare double foul. See, that they're listening to you, right?
Well,
it could be either. Let's give it to both.
I didn't think that was. Give it to one.
You're a catalyst. You're a catalyst for change.
They're listening. They've got the tape. Drew turns his back here. And there's the initial push. Now that's a foul, but how do you get it on both?
What did Bilodeau do?
I don't know.
Yikes. That's 2 on Bilodeau, by the way.
And the other night he had a terrible foul at the end of it. At halftime, I don't know if you recall seeing that.
Yeah.
Just a small change foul. That hurts though. I didn't think he did anything.
But to your point, though, that's a second foul on one of the stars of the game that certainly didn't need to happen. And a kick ball against Williams.
Adams, one of those guys, big sub, pick and pop guy.
Sanders transfer from Cal State Northridge. Boy, UCLA owns every pass.
They do. Challenge. You got to be distinct in your cuts. Pass to the proper hand. Don't leave him out there.
Odom missed it. Long rebound. Tap back out and off of UCLA.
Vic in the right spot. Saved it, really.
Yeah, he was trying to tip it back out to Odom. Instead, it got fanned out of bounds, and Arizona State basketball. 15 to shoot.
Got to give Odom his money. Nice split. Unselfish.
And the kick, Adams.
That's his game. That's his game. Nice little fine. 8-3 of the year.
He was a big-time scorer for Cal State Northridge. Nearly 17 points a game.
Well, Odom was big at Pepperdine.
Yeah. Transferred by way of Pacific. That three for Williams.
How about that?
Just his third this year.
10 out of 10 or 11 now. Those guys got to get better up there. Jefferson, Williams, I think, to make this a really tough UCLA team.
Adams feeling it, front iron that one. Rebound for Daly. UCLA on the flip trip.
I love that mid-post one-on-one.
Daly the clear out, no whistle either way.
Adams held his ground nicely. Look at this corral.
Odom used his body so well and dropped it in, and a foul.
They set the wall, but they set it too deep. This kid's got some talent to do some things. He's played with it himself. Hasn't really forced the issue. Little body control. Take it in a whack and deliver it. Whew. Yeah. Some great stories about John Wooden when you sit with him and all the way through.
Mo Odom to the free throw line, who has said this year that he feels like he grew up with Bobby Hurley. They just kind of have the same sensibility. Odom from the Bronx.
Right.
Bobby said similar to us.
Yeah, Bobby used to hunt out games in New York. That's how tough he was.
What did you hunt out in New York?
Spots that say home plate. Nice try. Nice deployment too. Everybody spread. They're having an easier time carving opportunities in high-low, but that is deep.
Gribovich for two.
I'm proud of this kid right now. He doesn't really force shots, contribute to the cause. He knows he's not going to get the normal numbers he's accustomed to with this gritty D.
Just doing what they need.
Yeah.
Booker for Clark. Oh, he just blew by Johnson. Rebound Gribovich.
He needs multiple opportunities, this kid. Nice wall again. Oh, I think he was
offensive foul on Johnson. That's his third.
I don't know if he was in position or initiated the contact with a little move forward. No,
yeah,
that's a good call. Excellent call.
You know, that rule's changed over the years, but now if you initiate so clearly.
The arm extended.
Yeah.
But once you set your feet and they attack, it doesn't even have to be the arm. It's the good call. There's your shot.
He found it. Dent, maybe a step late off the top of the backboard. Brown goes up for it and clears it.
That's his game. Gritty.
Dent trying the right lane again for two.
He's got more in that bag.
They saw it very clearly last year in that game. Threw it. Through Gribovich. Odom's floater. The foul.
He's clever. He owns them because everybody knows scouting report. He can make those threes, tantalize him with the dribble drive. And this is just great use of the body search, big time kiss. Again, confidence building. All of a sudden you start looking for your shot a little bit more. That's being asked of him.
Yeah, former John Wooden High School Player of the Year, state of California from Riverside. Dent is. As Odom in his 110th career college basketball game. Off that 12 against Santa Clara in the comeback win. Gets the free throw. Arizona State so far perfect from the foul line, but the volume's not there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the more you watch Odom too, he ranks his guy. He's a good defender. Complete player.
Second one is good. UCLA had a 15-point lead earlier in this half. It's whittled down to 8. Dent against Best.
Nice hands.
Out of bounds to UCLA.
That was a little bit of a kickback for Booker. He can make that deep shot.
Yeah, we've seen it. He hit one early against Arizona.
You know, early in the games, they've gone to him in that low box area.
Tough pass to handle and a foul against Booker. His second.
The teams have become so good defending that baseline out of bounds.
Oh.
I mean, whether it's a big guy on the ball or just diagramming and understanding the play, who's going to be the recipient of the inbounds pass. Where the screen and roll is going to come from.
By the reaction of Arizona State, it looked like they had called the play.
They usually assign one guy for the out-of-bounds plays.
Garibovich, who started his pro career at age 15, hits the free throw. When did you start your pro career?
One of these days, I'll try to start it up. But it's amazing how these guys are playing in the pro league and now are eligible.
Yes.
Right? G League. Eligible. How many years you have left?
Yeah. When somebody comes knocking on my door, I'll let you know.
I would have loved you to play for Boeheim. Two distinct personalities.
Well, what are you doing?
I tried to help the kid.
Right. Clark the flyby. 10th the three.
There you go. Look, see that reaction? I don't like his reaction, though. It's like a woe is me kind of a thing. Come on, start thinking positive.
Odom lost it. Daly with him. Under a minute to go, first half. Odom trying to find his way around this length, and he's double teamed. Picked up his dribble. He'll get it out for Best.
Look at the recovery, too.
He fell to the ground and out of bounds with 3 3/10 on the clock. What a defensive possession there for UCLA.
And just a counter after the double. It's easy. But then we saw him getting to the rim. Loosening up the defense by the score. Nice play by Clark. The pump, the fake, collapses the D. Right here, it's like, oh, thank you, Lord. Come on, you're too good.
Well, he was 1 for 13 from 3. It just hadn't happened for him all year.
Well, Jordan did that too when he made like 10 in a row, you know, with the hands out.
Right. Best is down. Best is down to the right of the lane on the right side of the floor here. Trevor Best, who's played all of 64 minutes this year coming into tonight, but forced into action with the injury to Bryce Ford, who did work in shoot-around, but wasn't available tonight.
He actually looked decent too, but they didn't want to push the issue. They were trying to turn the corner and cause some grief.
Turned his ankle, looked like.
He's an attack kid too.
11 games, a true freshman. He got there in January last year, and they'll help him up and off the floor. So with that injury, Arizona State is down to 8. For sure. I mean, there are more on the bench, but not guys that they've played much this year.
At one point, Bobby made to both of us the international kids, they didn't get them till September.
Yeah.
So they've missed 3 months of work and prep and understanding what the offensive mindedness is, defensive mindedness, and I think they're going to get better as a unit.
And they still, yet even with that, they have wins over Texas, Oklahoma. Santa Clara is a pretty good team
Washington
in the West Coast
State,
Conference.
Oklahoma, you mentioned, right? Santa Clara.
The 2 losses are Gonzaga by 12, USC by 13.
And going to Hawaii, he felt, for those extra days to play the university before the Maui tournament, just getting to know one another. It's sometimes getting to know one another breeds contempt. As is
you
our
wouldn't
case.
say that about us. By the way, you hear the cheer that went up. It's because they just put former coach Ben Howland up on the video board, who we were fortunate enough to spend some time with before the game.
Benjamin, a great job he did any place he was. Northern Arizona, Pittsburgh.
A couple of Final Fours here.
Mississippi State. Jim Harrick's in the house as well.
Yeah, we heard that as well. So they'll restart this.
I have not been invited back to see more.
You haven't? They don't hit you in the pocketbook? They're not looking for the alumni fund?
2-3 zone, first time. Shake him up a little different look. Got to pop to that logo.
Clark fills it up.
Or make that. Another one of those kids that got to look for himself. Very unselfish. Lets it come.
He only had 5 threes in his first 4 games this year. We get a timeout. He came into tonight 11 for his last 18. Better volume, better percentage for Sky Clark, and he's got 3 of them tonight.
Nick was saying we got to get him shots more. He's got to hunt them as well. Don't pass up opportunities. He does pump fake well. How about this one? Bringing rain with that. That came down cold. Boy, you know he's a shooter. You got to be out on him. Again, not much 2-3 zone shown by Arizona State, so you're not really into the proper coverage at times. Late closeout.
Usually you'll see a zone against a team that hasn't been shooting it well. Tonight, UCLA 7 for 12 from 3, but the idea, just as you said, to change it up.
Sure, lateness. I haven't seen it all half.
5 different guys in Bruin colors have made a 3 so far tonight, and the lead once again has swelled to 12.
I wouldn't give them another opportunity.
Just final possession.
Yeah, I would. You don't want them to get a run out with a quick jack. Maybe you can get Odom something late. Maybe a double stagger, force the switch, let him get a big on him.
Gribovic for Odom. He will sap some time off the clock.
Look how they're in gaps now. Looking to help. It's not going to be easy to turn the corner.
Dent stays with him. Odom, no. Follow for Truitt, lift out.
How about the preparation defensively there? Just solid. Nothing easy. Force him left, double him up.
Maybe Washington. Oregon should be really good this year. That's a nice win.
Middle back, everybody expecting big things. They'll get it going. The back screen pop.
Foul trouble has mounted for Arizona State. Mayusin has 2.
Got it in place here.
Gribovic to the elbow to rein it in.
And he did a great job. Sprint to the top of the key, a little pump, the bite, and the bounce. Cross screen with a run out.
Dent for Clark, who had 3 threes in the first half. Jamerson got it around 2 guys. Daly ends up with it. And a rebound. Jamerson runs it down.
He's done a nice job. Really effective.
Dent had it on the string, lost it.
Take it.
UCLA without Booker here to start the second half, whether it's coach's decision or that fall that he took earlier. Downstairs, Truitt hadn't scored.
Really good. Put it on the deck. Very effective. Good around the rim, too. A little hook shot. Love the way he runs the floor.
Santiago Truitt from Buenos Aires in Argentina. Go against the long arms of Job. He's got 2 fouls, Job does.
He drags the big away from the rim, though. That's pretty good deployment. Nice use of the bounce.
Clark beat him to the rim. Foul stop for Jamerson.
Oh, we got an injury, too. Another ankle.
Clark
went
goes down, yep.
That little drive, what ensued with the bigs in the back have to come over. There's the offside rebound. You can see all the action here.
Gribovic was in his landing zone.
So just an open entree right down the lane.
You want to clear that? Tell they cleared it. You're not.
I feel like I'm being admonished on the air.
Whoa,
Yeah,
you were testing your cursive out. And here's what an uppercase M looks like, kids. And you were becoming Mr. Rogers of our time.
It's our neighborhood.
Here is Mayusin.
A little bit too.
Truitt looking for a jab step. Into Bilodeau, clanging off his body. Truitt for 2.
Well, that little balance with the body bump just gets those legs organized.
Clark for Dent. He snaps it off, got his feet set, missed it for 3, and a foul on the entanglement on Jamerson.
Chop started it with his arms all around him, never let go. At the end, Jamerson gets even. This is that little, nice little turn baseline. That just gives you balance, you know, to finish the deal.
Well, you're talking about Dent looking for confidence from 3. I love that you went right back to the telestrator. Just feed the guy the rock.
To forget the past performance. Not a good play. Odom leaving his feet.
Dent to the rack, step through, reverse. Oh, Jamerson distance there, don't worry.
I'll tell you, he has been enlightening with his effort. Jumping out, doing a good job running the floor.
Mick Cronin loves him defensively.
He's talking to the back as well.
Bilodeau has 2 fouls. Truitt looking for that 3rd one, and it's knocked away. Jock couldn't clear it. Here's Clark on the hit ahead for Dent. Into Odom. Way!
How about that poise? These kids are so good taking hits. And the concentration, too. Whew. And Jefferson setting up with great enthusiasm, great effort, staying within the moment here. Ability to run the floor. Send it in, big fella. And right here, just terrific follow and action.
But Donovan Dent, I mean, that is a totally ludicrous play for a 3-point play.
This should be a little coming out party for him. Build your confidence. Jefferson covered. The back does a nice job tagging.
Odom ready for 3. He knew it was short. Dent wanted Jason on the back end.
Nice hands defensively. Stop. Shoot it.
He does. And he missed it.
And he is so good in the early. Oh, Jefferson.
Yep, foul on the reach in. That's his 3rd.
That could have got Odom going, too.
Yeah, it could have.
He's got that license to drill him. He's one of those logo guys. He's got great range. A little round of applause for Jefferson. Should be a little louder.
Love the effort, yeah.
Students aren't all here, it seems like, right?
Yeah. I think there's some finals going on, or they heard you were here and wanted to stay home and watch the game.
They get a good nap.
Jump on Clark, dropped the shoulder into him, and then spat it out.
Nice effort.
What a save.
Great.
Wow, Clark redirected it. A little on big.
Nice run by Booker.
Could have been called.
Nice foul.
It's Brown. It's good.
How about presence by Booker? Big time fine.
Very unselfish half so far for UCLA offensively, and timeout Arizona State. They needed it.
Efficient right now, UCLA on the offensive end. A little more spunk and spirit. It's not only defense that wins games, but how about this? Whew, big time kiss in traffic. Then Booker unselfish. Get those puppies organized. Maybe you can get Odom going deep. And you would alluded to Bryce Ford not being here. That is a big shortcoming.
He gets him 9 points a game. He's a good shooter from 3, and they're 2 for 17 tonight from 3.
Well, if you get a crack at the defense, you get overhelp. He's a guy that can make that shot. I like this out of the timeout. Get some power, maybe get a foul line.
Help from Booker. He had to go back, and Job knocks it down.
And Job with the cut to present himself to the foul line. Well organized.
Breaks an 8-0 run for UCLA. Job has 13 of the 41 for Arizona State.
Look at him show and recover. That is good foot speed.
And he got there to deny the pass to Booker initially. Now Booker goes to work with the left. And the rebound for Odom.
Good recovery. Wow. Gotta have a hand up on this kid. He's got range and confidence.
Odom on the kick. Got it to Mayusin. That's huge.
Oh, what a find. Beautiful. Mayusin gets him organized and drills it. Nice job relocating.
Mayusin from Central Belgium has 2 threes tonight. We have a stoppage on the next whistle, but we've gone without the whistle for a while as Brown tees it up and can't answer.
Nice little duck in. Pretty.
Brown walled up. It's a miss for Gribovich.
That was a big play for them.
No!
Boy, talk about lingerie on the deck. Goodness. Woo.
That is gruesome.
Good.
I mean, that is ridiculous. Threw it against Booker for 2.
Empty side 2. Oldham and he collaborated.
Truitt was scoreless in the first half. It looks like he was marinating on that for the entire halftime.
Nice pass.
Cross lane, big to big. Booker fouled by Chop. That's his 3rd, and that's big.
It is big. All he had to do is go step up big. Well, a lot of people are Christmas shopping. 3rd floor, woman's lingerie. How about that? Goodness. Get the janitor. Clean up. So he wanted to play golf, so we took him to a golf club. PJ Carlissimo and myself.
Okay.
And you had to have long pants. He shows up in shorts. So he's got to get a pair of long pants. So I think I'm paying, but he told me tonight that he put it on PJ's bill. I feel so much better.
Is that right?
I like him more.
Amazing. Those are the first points for Booker tonight, by the way. Xavier Booker, the Michigan State expat.
And if he can give him a game and Jamerson can continue to grow, Stephen, he's formidable up front. And Billy Doe as well.
You go to some ritzy golf clubs, we just learned, by the way. Long pants or you get the boot.
That's changed, I assure you.
McCabe.
Drop step, baseline. There you go. Pretty.
Jamerson.
He's got great control, too. I think that wide backside, using it.
One of 2 Belgians on the roster for Arizona State.
But the 3 smalls again, favorably. Good finish, though.
Scott Clark, the offensive rebound. Dent has had a massive night for UCLA.
Not many assists, though. I find something wrong.
He almost, as you said it, he almost got Clark an open look. That went down.
Just 1 for the night, averaging near 7.
It's going to be a foul on Perry, who looked like he did everything he could to not foul.
I think he put the arms down at the end, though.
Back to McCabe here, the fortified big.
Well, you're not getting anything outside, so you might as well go. That's really amateurish, that arrow, but the play was not professional.
It looked like a catamaran. Anthony Johnson at the free throw line. Arizona State 9 for 9 at the foul line. I was accused of the jinx by our statistician to the stars, Ed Spita, earlier. That one's good.
First time he's been out of Philadelphia in months, I think.
Ed? Yeah, he's either at home or in the Admirals Club. Johnson, who was saddled with 3 fouls in the first half, got the 3rd one late.
Makes them a nice job juggling the bench, too. Guys are fresh. Jefferson helps the up front rotation. And obviously, the backcourt in good hands. Daly sort of the power forward in this set. Excuse me, the small forward in this set.
Bilodeau and Jamerson down there. Perry and Dent in the backcourt. It's a lob for Bilodeau, backing in on Adams. He digs for a miss. Houston, it's a 9-point game. Johnson sees the rim and has it smoked by Jamerson.
How about this kid? Eye-popping his contribution now. They've been doing a great job getting back, not giving up easy baskets. A collaboration essential.
He got enough of it, certainly. I mean, the length there, 6'10", 230. McCabe fouled by Perry.
He's got to know he's got help coming. They had the double on the baseline to assist him. You don't want to foul. Again, that might be lack of communication. I'm here, I got you covered.
Just so you know, for your blind spot, right, basically? Yeah.
Speaking of communication.
Oh, he will.
Occasionally some RBIs that would offend your ear.
I'd love to hear Mick as a color analyst.
Well, it'll be a short-lived career.
No, I think he'd do very well on cable. Here's McCabe on a kick for Adams. He missed it. Perry ended up having it knocked away by Johnson. And he is fouled.
Goodness, great effort though. Bobby gets them to play hard. This is mystifying defense. I don't know if they've seen this toughness on the defensive end, creating an inability to score.
That is 4 on Jamerson, by the way.
Now they're going to take him out now. Williams will be in.
2 free throws coming for Johnson. Arizona State 11 for 11 at the foul line. They have not led, but the Sun Devils are lingering in this game.
He does some great things. He had a super finish against Northern Arizona early in the year. A little bit of a playmaker, some point play.
You talk about a fine raft. He was at the NAIA school, the University of the Cumberlands. And transferred there from Northeast Mississippi Community College, and Pig Johnson makes it a 7-point game. It's the closest they've been in the second half. A little pressure, and Adams couldn't do anything with Dent. He flew by him. Dent the drop off. Downstairs, Williams missed it on the doorstep. So hopped in the step for Johnson. Oh, he turned it right over to Williams. Dent down the lane. Got it.
Well, he is a good finisher. Knows how to hang. Go at the numbers.
He's got 20.
Well, he's played solid. The offensive end. This should really build his confidence.
He was 37% coming in. He's 9 for 13 tonight. Now Houston, that's a 2-hand foul on Perry. That's his 3rd personal, and they've all come in the last 5 minutes.
Well, at least you're working with some style, talent for a change.
Finally, you've worn the same sport coat for what, 150 consecutive games. That 3 is good for Gribovich, and now it's a 6-point game.
They don't go away.
And they had every reason to possibly do that.
Absolutely.
That Santa Clara game, they were down double figures and a foul called against Gribovich. They were down 19 against Santa Clara. Gribovich cannot believe the foul here.
Well, it's really a mistake on his part, but how about the pin down, the ability to get yourself organized, big time stroke, a little nylon, but out that far, you deny, you're forcing him out far enough, just release.
Second personal. Donovan Dent going to work on Odom. Bilodeau on the roll.
They got the switch they wanted.
Double game. It was late. Bilodeau to miss. Second chance. Williams on the weak side.
That was all set up from the bench. Get the switch you want. Take advantage of it.
Adams the kick. Extra pass. Gribovich missed it that time.
Good hustle.
Adams around the corner. McCabe. Here's Johnson. Ripping down the lane.
Oh, they compete. They're a little bit listless now. Getting a little more aggressive on both ends of the floor.
Thinning out that UCLA airlock defense.
And again, the tribute to Odom. Hasn't forced it. There's the automatic switch.
Williams won't take it. Lee trying to get through the washout. Perry going to work. Short corner jump.
He's got a good mid-range game. No question about it.
Arizona State trying to crack through that lead that's been there all game. It's 2 and a foul. He ends up on the ground. Johnson so quick to the basket.
How about that? Taking advantage, putting it on the deck. Big time. Anthony. Just terrific. Just a great finisher.
Senior out of Midfield, Alabama rap. 1 year at community college, then NAIA, but his sense around the basket is elite.
Good feel. Yeah, no deterrent at the rim either. Taking advantage in their deployment. Mark Brown in now, gives Daly a little bit of a blow.
Johnson's got 12, 9.5. It's a 5-point game. Again, Arizona State has not led, but you see what they've done to crack this defense.
And look at what a great ploy. Stopping the action, getting that pressure set up. You're not comfortable. You haven't seen it in a while, and all of a sudden, you're a little bit upset. Not being in the right spot, not cutting properly, not screening properly.
Now Saturday, Arizona State facing a very game Santa Clara team who's had a very nice non-conference. They go up 19, the Broncos do, the fighting Steve Nash's. Arizona State is trying to dig out and dig out. Danny Hurley gets ejected, and then Odom and Nick Irvin on the sideline took care of a comeback.
He was into it, wasn't he?
Did I say Danny Hurley? Bobby Hurley.
Yeah, Bobby.
Yeah, got ejected. 82-79 final score. But yeah, Nick Irvin.
I tell you, a family that loved basketball, knew his dad.
Yeah, Mac Irvin.
Brothers could play, just upbeat, fun guy to be around.
It's a great job to come back.
Absolutely. Let's see what they have here. A little cross screen.
There's Clark breaking the pressure.
Needed a timeout to get her to range.
2 timeouts left for UCLA.
Nice switch back by Odom. He knows the game. When he gets stuck on a big. Looking at the rim.
Perry got it. Just took it upon himself.
Talk about his mid-range game, boy. He adds that. It will be a tough out. Nice pass.
Into the post. Oh, denial at the rim by Williams.
How about that effort?
The cable falls. Clark in the corner. Has it for 3.
Big time. Early dagger. Wow. Defense sets the tone when you play UCLA. Nothing easy around the rim. Biggs prevailing. Probably looking for maybe a goaltending, but this is just solid use of the floor. Give him space. Scoutamy put is more for him to drive the ball, but right here, Williams, tremendous effort. The run out leading some open floor opportunities. You don't get too many of these against either team. Get him organized. Got it. Clark delivered.
That's his 4th.
Well, up front. A little bit of a tough match, I would think, for Brown inside.
Williams comes out. Edge, and it's a block. Oh, it would have been the 4th on Johnson. Instead, it's a block called against Sky Clark.
I actually think he was still jumping in the air, hadn't established, taking the initial path away. Pretty good try.
1-and-1 coming.
A closer reconsideration.
It's close. It's close. I see what you're saying, though.
Yeah. I mean, either guy's going to complain about it.
One and one. They are 15 of 15 at the foul line, and Bilodeau got scraped down to the ground.
2 heavyweights.
Yeah, he and McCabe.
Wouldn't mind announcing that fight.
A seismic activity when they fall.
Absolutely, a dent in the floor.
No, he wears
and not done of it. Not done of it either.
It was a run on the punchline bank. Second one for Johnson, who's already made 6 free throws in the half. Arizona State has lived at the foul line this year, more than 25 free throw attempts per game coming in.
Early on, they were not getting to the foul line, which hurt them.
Clark sprints by Mayusin, pulls up and misses.
Forced him into a quickie.
Johnson driving Bilodeau. It's another block and 2 free throws coming for Johnson. He is a runaway truck.
Tell you what, they are playing with the confidence, the speed, too, to get to the rim off the bounce. Pretty special. They're just not giving that call anymore.
Nope.
Seldom. Out of the restraining area, but goodness, tough to cover.
You could make that an argument for an offensive foul that time, certainly.
Quick bounce, though.
Third foul on Brown. Johnson again at the free throw line. He's 8 for 8.
You see, this kid works. Got to start, I think, against Santa Clara. He says drilling them.
That was his first start as a Sun Devil. As Truitt comes back in for Adams. Had some size.
They could be a good defensive team, too.
Arizona State, yeah.
Yeah, they've got speed and coverage. They play free, loose, and easy, don't they?
Absolutely. They were picked 16th in the Big 12. Doesn't feel like they're going to end up there.
Talk about tough conferences. Some of those venues.
Oh, the Big 12 is going to be rugged this year. Clark the catch.
This time they don't rush him into a mistake or a quick shot. But they do.
Perry.
That's up. Arizona State's alley. Look at that hustle.
Brown. A deflection by Brown. There was a chance at a three on the wing, and he closed it off.
He gives it all. But the idea of the press is, you know, a team that likes to get organized, use the clock a little bit, they're being sped up, but this is just a tremendous effort.
Mayuson's open. Moving down to 8 minutes to go.
Oh, you don't give him a look.
Odom missed, and that's going to be a foul against Job. He was entangled there, and it's his fourth foul. It comes at 8:05 in the second half. That's a painful one.
It sure is. A little bit of a good checkout started the ensuing problem.
McCabe's got to come right back in. And Bobby Hurley says it's all right, but that's a tough one. Arizona State has succeeded in heating up UCLA in the backcourt at points tonight. Perry on the drive, hard drive, and a foul call. They're going to give the shots. It was the trailer Odom who got a hand on him as well, and 2 free throws coming.
I'm not sure Mick wants them to go to the rim. They got to use some clock. This team's on a roll, Arizona State.
20 points.
Arizona State has made them rush, push, quick, make faster decisions than they're accustomed to.
Maybe he comes in after the free throws from Perry.
You do have to make them pay for a press, but you've got to make sure you're going to score and not take a bad quick shot.
So the
here he comes.
Yeah, here it comes.
Here he comes.
But what does that look like then for UCLA? Is it in the secondary break? Like what?
Well, again, it's good judgment, basically, that you can get to the goal without a shot being blocked and get a good, clean look. And now the aforementioned dents on the floor might have a couple of messages and a better feel for what they want to do.
In an 8-point game, Arizona State again hanging around tonight.
Back screen to McCabe, lock and low. Good job by Williams.
Here's McCabe. Help from Daly.
That's
down low. Mayuson rolled it in.
That's all individual ability and read. Mayuson.
Bobby Hurley was raving about his international players' knowledge of the game and the depth of understanding of what they have in terms of basketball experience.
He's a little more like it. Under 10.
Daly against Gribovich. Gave it up for 10. He's got 2 to shoot. Got to pull up. He missed it. Rebound Gribovich. 6-point game.
Nice run by Gribovich, too. He really doesn't make mistakes.
Gribovich. Too short. Rebound for UCLA and Daly.
Good check out. 3 guys did a good job.
Brown. Answer.
That's one of those. You might be going to the bench if that doesn't go in.
Right in front of your coach, too, yeah.
Courage under fire.
Brian Dorsey calls time. Mayuson hobbling off. Johnson will come in. Yeah, look at the location on Brown here.
Yeah, we talked about this kid's effort, though. He just leaves it all out there. How about that? No problem. Didn't even look at Mick.
No, and
he would have if it didn't go in.
Yeah, Darren Savino might have had the vaudeville cane to take him out.
Darren may have been working with us.
9 again. McCabe into Bilodeau. That came from Brown.
All over, top and bottom.
Dent.
Nice fun.
Scoops it. Clark springs it.
That's what he's on the floor for, Dent. Talk about his ability to find people, make good judgments. A little less than 7 assists a game. Not tonight. More of a offensive weapon.
Yeah, you get there in UCLA history, points per game and assists per game. And there's Dent again with a hand in the passing lane.
How about that? Almost got a double deflection, too. The ability to make decisions on the run. Here he knows his partner unerring from deep. One hit to knock down more shots, get more opportunities. Why not deliver it right in the pocket?
He's got 5 threes tonight. Sky Clark, higher volume.
Ooh,
and it's going to be a foul on a trip, Sky Clark. They're going to help Johnson up. I mean, he's banging the hardwood in frustration. He's down and hurt.
I think those knees bang too, don't you? A slight, tough kid.
So Arizona State, last time they were perfect from the foul line with more than 15 attempts was their last year in the Western Athletic Conference, 1978. That one's good.
They are solid on that line. You mentioned it just a while ago. 71% as a team coming in.
Tulane earlier this year was 30 for 30 at the foul line, November the 8th, somehow. Tulane's good at everything in the college football play. That one's good. They can clip that for social media if somebody tells them down in New Orleans. Tulane's good at everything. It's a 10-point game, 5 and change to go. Clark on Gribovich. Length to deal with. Clark fires. Brown just comes on the back door to claim the ball.
They got to reset it.
Yeah, it hit the rim.
Yeah, it did.
Hit the rim.
Not a particularly good set. Maybe not as organized.
It might be a challenge to call it a set.
But just a real settle here from deep without getting into any action.
Previous plays
get that defense moving
for
a little bit.
Potential shot clock error.
Did graze the rim. One of the fans to our left just said, it hit the rim, let's play ball. Which,
not a bad thought. A little cheap timeout now for the coaches.
Upon review, there will be 18 seconds on the shot clock. The initial shot. Ball hit the rim.
They're going to put it at 18. They had to figure out what the shot clock was at. And then take a couple of seconds off on the reset from 20. So, Randy Richardson and crew have got it all sorted out. 5:22 to go. UCLA by 10 again.
Got to get Donovan to run the show on this trip. Takes him out after that little break. Automatic switch. This is what they want.
Dent on Gribovich. Off the spin. Fade away.
Good run, though. They had worked on that today. Get the switch. Good. No, they don't get back. The big guys. What a breakdown. Uncharacteristic. Guards got to wait even if the big guys are not diligent.
Gribovich ends up with a dunk for an 8-point game. Clark for 3 again. Night for Sky Clark.
How about the combo in the backcourt? Sky high.
He may not have reached his limit. Fade away for Adams. Hit the bracket and a foul against UCLA. Bilodeau can't believe it.
Yeah, he grabbed him, I think, on the rebound. This is interesting when you watch this play. This very seldom happens. Look, the guard, right here. That's a guy run by him. I blame the guards, but it was the big that was back there. And how about this? Just spotting up. Big time delivery.
He's one short of his career high in threes. Sky Clark, he's got 6 tonight.
Hey, listen to the coach. I'll tell you, he was harping on him to take shots.
Job got the free throw. They stay perfect. 21 for 21 at the foul line.
He's keeping them in touch. Comes a little tougher coming late because UCLA really does a great job milking the clock on the offensive end. Less possessions coming down the stretch.
Anyone who believes in the announcer jinx should watch this second half. They remain perfect at the foul line. Yeah, UCLA averages forcing you to take about 18.5 seconds per possession on their defensive end, and now they'll milk it here offensively.
A nice flare screen initially.
Bilodeau, no.
Good set, though. Good shot. Johnson's ready to go, isn't he?
That engine is revving when he catches the ball.
This is Odom, too, a guy that can really knock that tough shot under the rest of. Hadn't really forced any issue. That one was not a good one with the D on your right.
At some point, you need your stars to make shots. He
Yeah.
knows that, but you're right. He has not forced many tonight. Bilodeau sizing up.
Ooh, he's got away. He sure does. A discard. Little ISO against the big.
Job can't do much with 4 fouls as well.
He'll bounce himself, see if he gets his little hook going.
Williams behind him trying to steal it, and he did on the back end.
He was out of bounds, right.
He was creeping around the corner.
Chop was a little bit tired. The physicality wearing him down a little bit.
UCLA has led throughout. Arizona State trying to claw back into this thing in a battle of old friends. Ooh.
Maybe you got the message. You got the smile for it.
That is very rare. But Big Johnson working on a career high as well for Arizona State. But down 11. Mayusin on Brown. Little wrap around, got it away. Gribovich, no sir.
Nice job sealing it. Williams.
And now UCLA, this is the kind of possession we're talking about where they put in the deep freeze.
He's got the rocking chair out. Give me the slippers and the pipe.
You have a good life, you know. Dent for Brown, 10 to shoot. No hurry for UCLA.
Step and go, right open middle.
Dent the drop, to the rim, fan to the right, rebound for Job, and a travel, oh my.
Yeah, once you fall to the ground. Bobby's saying he got touched.
Looked like he might have.
Enough to throw his balance off.
Yeah. Now, we got a 20-second reset. UCLA can use all that time if they want. Bilodeau, yes.
Well, just as you spoke a couple of minutes ago, when they need a big three, they've been able to find them.
Answer no for Johnson, and we'll see if that's the end of the line here for Arizona State.
So it takes the air out of it.
Talking about 14 threes tonight for UCLA, a season high in a big way.
He's got to be satisfied with Dent's play, and obviously the shooting, particularly of Clark.
20 tonight for Dent. Bilodeau with a double, and he didn't care at all.
He just turns and competes. One way is split the double.
Yeah, just go right through it.
Aggressive. The ability to make those corner threes, and he's been working hard on that the last 2 years. Not that I've done a lot of their games, but he has just been able to spread it out a little bit more each year.
He was 34.5%, and then he's grown to 40 last year. And now this year, a little bit above 40 for the season, and he just looked like the Kool-Aid man breaking through a wall in that double team. Like that, they were not going to hem him.
No, the strength and power. Probably want him to take more, right? Only 32 coming in tonight.
Yeah, more shots even tonight probably, right? In this game specifically. Lead 16 again.
You play UCLA, it's like a meat grinder. Nickel dimer by Perry.
Trail.
And you don't want to touch anybody at this point. He's going out. Nick's very patient.
You think? Yeah, you think so? Short-term memory.
He's got the quick jack. Sparky Anderson was one of those, right?
Yeah.
Bring that right hand in.
That's right. Bunch of Tigers fans here tonight, by the way.
I noticed.
A lot of Scooble questions.
Is that right?
Yeah.
What's your take?
What are you trying to do?
I want some inside info.
Not my job, above my pay grade.
Come on, you got a big influence.
Okay. Arizona State is perfect from the line still at 144 in the second half. That's good as well. 24 out of 24.
Terrific. Just Odom sort of shut out tonight. Had to play within the scheme. He's doing a great job on him.
Yeah, Johnson, on the other hand, is 14 of 14 from the foul line. He's given them exactly what he usually does, even with Bryce Ford out.
And the Dodgers afford another pitcher?
Are you going back? Come on. We're doing the closing credits. I don't need this. There's Bilodeau on the spin. He's got two more.
Feature in and out. Wow.
Going to have a baseball podcast by the end of the night. It's amazing.
You might be out of work.
Yeah, you're trying. Here's Odom, and we get a reach in and a foul. Brown and Bilodeau, and they're going to get Bilodeau. More free throws coming.
I'll talk about Bilodeau's ability, that mid-post he likes. He can step out, make a three, or just lock a guy. He's got great strength, too. He is trimmer than last year, which gives him a little more mobility and quickness.
Odom at the foul line. They stay perfect. You think Alex Bregman's going to Arizona? I mean, we have the Sun Devils. Do you have any opinion on that?
No, I haven't read enough about it.
Okay. All right.
Next broadcast, I'll bring it up.
Catch up on the plane. Bilodeau will leave. Brown to the bench as well. 20 for Dent, 18 for Clark, 18 for Bilodeau. And those top two guys feel like they expanded their games in front of us tonight.
They did. The coordination in the backcourt that's impressed me the most.
Oh, they're 25 for 25. It's the first miss at the foul line tonight.
Cut the per diem.
You're on a roll. I don't want this game to end. You're on a heater right now. UCLA, a season high 90 on an average of 76.5. Here's Dent. One more wraparound. That's out of bounds. Savino.
Oh, nice catch. You know he had those hands.
Darren has been with Mick Cronin every step of the way.
You know, he grew up with the Hurleys. Did you know that?
Yeah.
And the neighbors and friends, he and his brother, they played basketball together.
Into the corner. That won't fall for Dent. Odom the drive. See, UCLA's like, we're done with that fouling stuff.
This will be it, I think.
Should be the final possession. What a performance. UCLA grows as a team here tonight against Arizona State. Mick Cronin going to get a double-figure win against their former conference mates.
I think both of these guys admire the different programs. Listen to Mick today. Talking about how hard they are to guard. Bobby coming in here against a solid defensive team. Not easy to go against them. They can just tie you in knots.